Hi, puppies. We need to start our poll again and say hello to all of our friends that joined us for our part 1 and are going to be back on the double dose. I already saw Jen's in the chat. Do you need to wear glasses? Yes. No, not yet, but soon. All right, we added an option here this afternoon. Okie dokie, the poll has been set. Jens, you were super duper quick today. Here we go. Peter's back. Hello again, my friends. Welcome back. Welcome back, Peter. Hi, Ruth. Welcome to the stream. We already have 5 likes in just a minute here. Shout out the A&L fam tuning in to the double dose. Leyla, say hi. Apollo, say hi. What's up, HD? What's up, what's up? So we're not going to be letting out the chickens on this part 2 stream today. My mom said she's going to let out the baby chickens with the big chickens, but she's not sure the baby chicks are ready to be let out on their own yet. So we're going to keep them in the coop. Ruth said, hi, Apollo, Leyla, and Steven. Hello, Ruth. Welcome to the double dosity. Double tap your phones, everybody. 1 tap for Leyla, 1 tap for Apollo. Send the likes our way. Help us hit double digits here. Is any grass growing yet? Did any grass sprout up overnight? I don't think just yet, but soon. Very soon. Tommy Lee is in the chat. What's up, Tommy Lee? I'll watch a tree grow or a knee grow. I'd rather watch my maple tree and the blueberry bush. Kayla's in the chat. Hi, Kayla. Kayla said, hey, Steven. Hey, Steven, any news from Tomato? It's been 2 days since we heard from her. I have not heard from her. I did send her an email, and she replied to me, I think, what's today? Thursday? I think Tuesday. So, yeah, I guess it's been 2 days since I heard from her as well. Connie said, hi, Steven, Leyla, and Apollo. Hi, Connie. Welcome to the double dose. BJ said, I hope Tomato is well. Me too. Mark Crow is back in the chat. Hello, Apollo and Leyla, and hello all. Hi, Mark. Welcome to the double dose. Okay, we are all thinking of her. Tomato, if you're in here just watching, you have a bunch of support from the A&L fam. You want the Bali Apollo? You want the Bali Apollo? Fake out. Ooh, watch the wall, Leyla. Watch the Wally. Are these cuties lab or Shep mixed? They are actually pure German Shepherd. They are white German Shepherds. Kayla said, hello, Ruth. Sorry about earlier. You doing all right? Oh, no. What happened to Ruth earlier today? Whoa, whoa, whoa. We are back in the YouTube algo. We have 50 amazing people watching us right now. What's up, everybody? Hit that subscribe button if you're new and love seeing puppies play and having fun conversations with amazing people. Ruth said, don't even think about it, Kayla. MJ in the chat. What's up, MJ? Welcome back. Jen said, tap, tap, and double tap. for Apollo and Leyla. I see a lot of live hearts coming through. Thank you, everyone. Guys, I'm going to play Rich in tennis today. I'm a little nervous. He's been beating me a lot recently. He doesn't go easy on me at all. Connie said, lots of love for Tomato. Feel better. Alicia's in the chat with the double white hearts. Alicia, I checked out that video you posted with all of the fur babies. That was so adorable. Well done, Alicia. Saw a video of Clifford and Big Red Dog. You dogs should watch it after the live. Bunch of hellos to everybody in the chat. LOL, the Layla loaf. Layla, you are a loafin'. Team Apollo and Leyla has to win today. I'm going to do my best, Jens. Rich is very, very good. But I'm gonna really give it my best shot. Alicia said, Auntie Ruth, my phone is so jammed. Oh no. We've had so many tech issues in the A&L fam recently. She did a great job, Alicia. Connie, you saw the short too? Apollo and Leyla made an appearance. Yes, you did, puppies. Kayla said, hello, Steven, Apollo, and Leyla. See Apollo tracking the ball. Layla's not really moving as much. Brody said, show no mercy, Rich, LOL. Brody, no. Steven is the Knicks and Rich is the Pacers. So we got to be rooting for Steven. Mark Crow sent all of the amazing white hearts in the chat. Thank you, Mark. Hi, Mark. Have you guys ever seen that movie? There's a funny, I forget what movie it's from, but there's a funny meme. It's just like, hi, Mark. Brody, thanks for the kangaroo. Saw it today. Jens, you watched that famous clip? You're biting on every fake, puppy. Oh, hi, Mark. Do we have a Tuna in the chat? Oh, yes. Tuna X said, gorgeous. Hello, Tuna. Welcome to the streams. That's why it's helpful when you guys say hello to the new people because I get to see. I'm like, oh, that's a new name. Let me scroll up. Pretend I... Who's that? Doctor. Hey, Connie, I sure hope you are well this afternoon. You posted the wrong short. You'll like this, Steven. My character, Asteroid and Bruno, wear clothes. Bruno, for instance, when he's walking to work, wears a body warmer. Where do Asteroid and Bruno live? Oh, watch the gate. Watch the gate. Watch the gate. I just watched your latest short, Alicia. Brilliant again. 15 likes now. We're getting closer to that magical 20 mark. Double tap your phones if you haven't yet. Help us hit 20 on the day. Oh boy, Rich is in the chat. Rich said, are we still on for tennis? We are, Rich. As long as you're on, I'm on. The A&L fam is going to support me. They want me to win today. Jen said, Mr. Rich, welcome on in here. Rich, you're ready to go later? Rich, I think I'm going to beat you today. I think I might actually have what it takes to beat you today. I'll be there, yeah. I'm not going to be able to stream it, though, because my phone's going to have no battery after this stream, unfortunately. There's not really enough time to charge it. My shoulder is sore from lifting. Oh, the excuses have started. That's good. That's a good sign, chat. How's the weather? It's a little chilly, a little cloudy, but it's okay. Jen said, that's the spirit. Tap, tap, tap your screen for the love of these beautiful fur babies. Asteroid and Bruno live in Beverly Hills. Wow, look at Asteroid and Bruno. Rich said, no problem. Khalid is in the chat saying hi, Steven. What's up, Khalid? Connie said, hey. Auntie, you must have saw a cartoon one. Mark said, hello, Jens and Thor. Guys, if you haven't been watching our streams, one of our moderators, Jens, got 0 hours of sleep 2 nights ago and then 2 hours of sleep last night. Could any of you out there watching function on 2 hours of sleep in 48 hours? I know I couldn't. Brody said, Jens, I'm glad you like the kangaroo short, LOL. Steven, do you have a regular camcorder? I do. Well, I just have a cell phone. Oops. Thought it was a kangaroo, said Alicia. Jen said, and still going. Yes, and still going. Jamal is back in the chat. My peeps, Mr. Jen's got to get some sleep. He's got to get some sleep ASAP. He's got to catch up. He needs to sleep like 10 hours tonight. He's been watching corn all night long. Cornfields. Is it an Apple iPhone? It is. It's an Apple iPhone. The best smartphones around. Apple has me hook, line, and sinker. I have an Apple iPhone. I have an Apple computer. I got Apple AirPods. I'm Apple everything right now. I've been lacking on sleep myself. Mark said, not now. No spring chicken anymore. Steve, you may need an Anker battery pack. What is that? Does that charge your phone like it's a charging case, Brody? You're in the walled garden? Exactly. Apple has me trapped. I'm trapped, Brody. Help me. Help me. I've got to upgrade my kids. Call my Android trash. Android has great phones too. There's really no difference. I feel like Apple just makes it so like once you have one of their products, they all work better together, and they have that whole blue and green bubble thing. They're like a little cult thing going on there. The Apple network of devices. They know what they're doing with their chargers for so long that were like that they didn't like have any of the other phones able to connect with it. Anker is a brand that makes battery packs for good prices and great customer service. I definitely need that with how much I use my phone nowadays, working on it, streaming on it. But Brody, does that like kill your battery life? So that like, although it charges your phone while it's on it, the battery life just gets nuked to like nothing. BJ said, BRB, I have a call. Sounds good, BJ. See you in a minute. Jamal said, facts. I'm mostly Samsung now. What phone provider do you guys use? Verizon, AT&T, or T-Mobile? Or is there another one? Puppies. One more like for 20. Who's it gonna be? I see Ruth in the chat on the alt Ruth. The main thing that kills battery is wireless charging. That happened to my last phone. The charging port stopped working, so I started charging it on the wireless one, and you are right. And I felt like it was like overheating. C-Spire is too expensive? What is C-Spire? Is that a phone network? I've never heard of it. We've gotten 30 votes in the poll. 67% of you need to wear glasses? That sounds high to me. And only 32% of you don't? Interesting. We got a lot of glasses wearers in the chat. Just got my iPhone 8 months ago, and it gets hot and goes from 100 to 70 in 10 minutes. Ooh, I got to knock on wood because I got my iPhone, I think it's going to be 2 years this winter. So I'm like a year and a half in right now, and it still has decent battery life, and it's still working good. So please, Apple, don't make my iPhone not work anymore. Yes, sir. I'm Mississippi. Interesting. I've never heard of that C-Spire. I use Verizon and Mint Mobile. Ah, you have the who's the Deadpool guy is the Mint Mobile man. AT&T is great where I'm at. No problems at all. I have AT&T also. The battery drains faster when warm. Khalid said, I really enjoy your lives. What time do you usually go live? I'd love to catch the next one. So Khalid, we go live basically twice every day, usually at noon and 4 p.m. And we're by New York City, so Eastern time. I don't know if that's the same for you or not. Sometimes the times can change a little bit, but I always try to schedule a stream in advance, so to let you guys know when we're gonna be going live, so you can look for that. But yeah, twice a day, noon and 4 p.m. ish, we're usually live. I'm really happy you like the channel and actually want to are curious enough to know when we go live to want to watch more. That's really cool. I appreciate you, my man. And so do the puppies. 53 watching, should be 53 likes. I agree, HD. Free smile giveaway, Kimchi headquarters. Always best to charge your phone out of the case. It's like if you went into a sauna with coat on. Ooh, interesting. I never thought about it like that. Even if I have like a really small case, Brody, like my case on my phone is just this little like clear case. Does that still affect it? Khalid, send a bunch of the thumbs up emojis. The Jens and Thor and Kimchi shorts are the start of your day, Ruth. It's wake up, get out of bed, Jens and Kimchi. Or just straight in bed. Squirrels? Where? Where are the squirrels? Guys, I just watched the new Rick and Morty episode last night. Has anybody seen it? It's the first episode of season 8. You should not borrow Rick's phone charger. Our conversation is perfect for it. That's what the entire episode was about. Yet entraps the warmth or keep in front of a fan. We said, nah, I'm in bed. So you see Kimchi and Jens before you even get out of bed. I guess we post too late for you to be your wake up short, Ruth. Since we do 9:12, we're like a lunch short for you. Alicia said I post late at night for you and Jens. Where are you going? BRB, see ya in a moment. The zombie will try and get some sleep for now. Jens, I hope you do. I'm getting a little concerned myself. I hope you get that full night's rest tonight. You deserve it. Ruth said, thank you, Alicia. Much appreciated. Was that the neighbor's dog? No, well, the neighbor's dog is barking, but Leyla actually barked too, so I don't know which one you heard. You probably heard both a little bit. Big City, Kimchi, and Alicia have joined us. Peter said, sleep well, Jens. We hope so, right? Peter, how would you be if you had only slept 2 hours in the past 2 days? How would you be, Apollo? You sleep like 16 hours a day. You too, Leyla. What? She's got the ball. I can't throw it when she's got the bally. Alicia said, good night, Jens. I still watch Ren and Stimpy sometimes. You know what's funny, Mark Crow? My dad showed me that show. And we watched a few episodes a long time ago. We watched the episode with the big red button. And I don't know if it happens in like, it seemed like it was like a recurring theme or something, but the horse hurts itself and is like crawling and screaming in pain. What else do I remember from that show? Isn't there something like a log, it's big, it's heavy, it's wood? A log, it's better than bad, it's good. Is that Ren and Stimpy? I think it is. I've never heard Leyla bark before. Chat, when was the last time Leyla barked? It's funny, HD, I was kind of mentioning it in our part 1 stream. Layla's been barking a lot, like when Apollo gets the ball. and she runs right next to him. GT is in the chat. Lord Apollo and Queen Leyla. Hello, GT. Leyla Loaf again. It's super easy for Asteroid to get her store in the morning because it's across the street. Oh, that's nice. She's super close. Mark said, I remember that episode. It never gets old. Kayla, if there's something you want to share privately, we have an email, apolloandleyla@gmail.com. If anybody actually ever wants to email us, you can feel free to email us there. It's 9:16 p.m. for you, Ruth, so you are 5 hours ahead. And that is why I give you credit when you watch the Apollo and Leyla nightcaps. They look exactly the same, I can't tell. You think so, GT? I think they look a little bit different. You can really tell in the ears. Look how much wider Layla's ears are. Leyla has the Yoda ears. Yeah, the ears are a giveaway, Brody, right? GT said, thanks for commenting, Ruth. We're getting close to hitting 30 likes now. Who's going to be the 30th like of the day? Tap, tap, double tap. Oh, Mark Crow, we have the same time. 4:18 p.m. squad. Alicia said, and join in on our conversation. You'll be happy, you'll like, you'll sub, you'll visit the live stream all the time. Yoda Shepherd, Yoda Shepherd. A guy in a golden is best. Are Apollo and Leyla second, tied with Jens? A guy in a golden does make great videos. Is that the dog channel on YouTube that has like a door that leads to like a little tiny room under the staircase and they film shorts in it? Because that channel, if that's a guy in a golden, is so funny. They make great little skits. I think one time they built like a fort of completely pizza boxes in there. Really good shorts. They're like kind of mini stories too. They're longer shorts. They're like the full minute. BJ's back. Welcome back, BJ. Like the like button, and the like button will like you back. Have Apollo and Leyla guest star on Golden's skits. That will be amazing if that ever happens, HD. A dog named Stella is a great channel too. What do you get when you put a dog with a cat? A cat dog? Yo, dude, I asked ChatGPT about you, and it knows you've got 2 dogs, a yard, and you go live every day. No shot, Khalid. Are you trolling me? Does ChatGPT know about us? Are we in the Matrix? Oh my gosh, I've never thought about doing that, but now I have to look ourselves up. That's crazy. We made it, Apollo and Leyla. We're on ChatGPT. That's funny. I never thought about doing that before. Thanks, Connie, for the double white hearts. And we hit 30 likes. Shout out, everybody that's double tapped their phones and sent the likes our way. Are you thirsty? Oh, you knocked over the shelf. I'm knocking things over too, Leyla. You thirsty? I feel like you're thirsty. Want some water? Drink, drink, drink. LMAO, Steve's made it. We made it into Chat GPT before we made it into the YouTube Partner Program. How does that work? Apollo, you thirsty? You thirsty? Thirsty, Leyla? Chat wouldn't be the same without you, Peter. Did Peter say he's peacing out? I might have missed it. I guess you're not thirsty then, Apollo? Not yet? Is ChatGPT reliable? I don't trust AI things. I mean, some things you gotta double check and whatnot, but it's pretty good and it's getting better each day. I use ChatGPT like every day now because I make some like written content and for captioning and summarizing and making like threads for Twitter. It's very helpful and I basically use it every single day. And it's free. I mean, you can't beat it. I don't know if any of you guys have tried the other AI tools out there, but I'm a ChatGPT user. I know there's Gemini, Bard, Anthropic. There's a lot of different ones. ChatGPT is also the foundation for Apple Intelligence when it launches. Thing about AI on the internet, it keeps getting smarter. Yeah, it's like today will be the worst it will ever be because it can only get better each and every day. It's kind of crazy. So it's getting a lot better very quickly. Lorraine's in the chat with the double white hearts. Hi, Lorraine. We miss you. If you guys didn't watch the stream yesterday, Lorraine was actually here. Use Copilot. Lumity Muffin said hi in the chat. What a fun name. Never trust AI. There's a conspiracy that the owner of ChatGPT had a hit put out. Brody, I remember there's a lot of shady stuff that has happened at ChatGPT, which is OpenAI, which started as a non-profit company and was basically like a foundation and then became a for-profit, or is trying to become a for-profit and is now part of Microsoft. It's very, very crazy stuff. Elon Musk and Sam Altman are like mortal enemies. Joshua Kubler is in the chat saying, hey guys. Thank you, Lumity Muffin, for the hearts. Ruth said, hi Lorraine, you lucky lady. Did you have a lovely time yesterday? Fun name, Lumity. Hi, Joshua. She let out the chickens? She did, Connie. You must have, well, did I show that on camera? I don't think so. Oh yeah, they all went back there and let out the chickens though. Did I say that on stream? Sam refused to sell to Elon and Elon got butthurt, LOL. Well, I think Elon was one of the founders of OpenAI, one of the big funders in the beginning. And then I don't know how he got removed from having control or a stake. But it is very strange for a company to go from a non-profit and then try to spin into a for-profit company. I don't know if there's precedent for that. Lorraine said, hi Ruth, yes, a lovely day yesterday. It was amazing seeing the pups and Steven and family. I hate Microsoft, no offense. I think they are trying to take your data without you noticing it. GT, Microsoft definitely does that, but so does every other company. So it's kind of like, you know, there's nowhere else to turn. All of the big tech companies, Meta, Google, Apple, Microsoft, Tesla, Amazon, you name it, they all take your data. Although I do like the Xbox. Shout out Microsoft for the Xbox. I've always been an Xbox guy. Ha, yes, you did say it? Oh, okay. Lumity said, cute dog. Thank you, Lumity. Leyla, can you say thank you? 34 likes now? I would not want to be a billionaire. You would never know if someone liked you or your money. Very true. It'd be tough to make new relationships. Mark said, hello, everyone that is coming on into the stream. He gave money they wanted more control and got told no. Elon was trying to do what he did at Tesla. Every company mines your data. Yeah. Every company. I think in the future, data might become kind of like how oil, a lot of countries are oil rich today. I think people in the future are going to be data rich and paid for their data. Because I'm telling you, everybody, the AI is coming for our jobs, whether we like it or not. The job market's going to become a crazy, crazy place. They're going to have to figure out how to pay people without it just being like universal basic income. So I think data is the way. Can you not like block them from doing things? I think it's very tough. You know, when you download apps and stuff, you just basically, they always pop up with that like thing that's super like 100 pages long. You just scroll to the bottom and hit accept. You basically sign your life away in those things most of the time, I'm pretty sure. which is, you know, say goodbye to your data. Ruth said, I'd take a chance on that, BJ. Ruth, I think I'm with you. I would like to understand the perspective of that side of things. I won't just deny it for now. In the future, mining in space is where the money will be. Ooh, SpaceX. Space industry. There's a lot of cool space stocks that are popping up right now, like ASTS, LUNR, RKLB. Right, Apollo? BJ said, I agree with that, Brody. All the great things that could be done with billions. Very true. Mining in space and space garbage transport to be incinerated in the sun. Oh my gosh, imagine we just start shooting all of our landfills into space directed at the sun. Imagine we miss, and like 100 million light years from now, that space junk just keeps on drifting and like goes into another planet somewhere. I always press the reject all button on everything. Not a bad idea, to be honest. Solar garbage transport will be the solution to the environment. There's planet-sized diones out there and a lot of other things that make profits. Was that supposed to be diamonds? Or is diones a thing? I'm not sure what diones are. I think that's diamonds. Looks like the weather's nice there today. Still raining here. The weather isn't that great. It's pretty overcast and it's been a little dreary out, but it's good enough. It's better than yesterday. Yesterday was pouring. HG said, mining in space sounds like something out of the Jetsons. Diamonds, yes, gotcha. Space junk is a problem now? Is it? Why? I thought we just have like satellites up there. Yo, Steven, do you have a second? I have 30 minutes I'm going to be on stream. I'm relaxing in the plant now, Steven, completely buried in the tendrils. There you go, Peter. Blue is back in the chat. Apollo and Leyla, I love you both. Thank you, Blue. Diamonds in the sky, like the Kanye West song. Diamonds are forever. Told you ChatGPT knows you. Now everyone's talking about AI, Elon Musk, Google. You did kick off the conversation, Khaled. Lots of garbage. Oh my gosh, humans make so much trash. We call that Batsi Cha in Croatian. Yeah, it is on our outer orbit and causes problems for launches. All the space junk. Man, we throw junk in the oceans, we throw junk in space. It's like that episode of SpongeBob where the baby diapers are the whole house. Bathroom break. We just make everything into a garbage. Connie said, in space, Steven. Peter said, I'm off now, my friends. Thank you for the live stream, and I'll see you all soon. See ya later, Peter. It's been a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed your time in here. They need to scoop up space junk and send it to the old soul. Yeah, the sun would be the biggest and best incinerator out there, huh? China and Russia are now launching mysterious satellites. Well, Brody, there was that whole thing over New Jersey with the drones last year. Who knows what's flying around in our skies? Jen said, sorry, people, I'm back. I have tried. But Brody, if China and Russia are doing that, don't you think the USA is doing that too? Even if we don't hear about it? Oh, Brody said that was the USA, lol. GT said, I don't like that guy. GT, we need to be positive, ultra positive in here. Mark Crow said, later, Peter. Have a great night, my friend. Peace. Layla Loaf. HD, you always beat me to the Layla Loaf now. Yeah, we love the NSA and CIA. It's okay, I haven't been able to see... Oh, you never saw the drones, Connie? Bruce said, didn't try very hard, Jens. You just don't want to miss the A&L? Let's check back in on our poll because we've had 55 votes now. 62% of you need glasses, 33% of you don't, and 5% said not quite yet, but pretty soon. Connie meant spelling. Jen said exactly, Ruth. Want to hear a joke? Sure. Help us crack up here today. We could use a good laugh. Leyla would go well with Hammy's potato loaf. Hammy and Olivia reference. Brody said, we love the federal government. They keep us safe. Thank you, government, for the protection. 4 likes away from 40. Tap those screens, please. Well, I think that AI and space conversation was pretty fun. I don't know. You might be... hey! Don't go in there. You might be seeing that as an Apollo and Leyla nightcap in the future. Do you guys think that was a good combo? You think that'd make a good video? Connie said, Jens, I meant I can't sleep either. Apollo. What do you think? Do you want to be the first puppy in space, Apollo? BJ said Apollo and Leyla go to space. That's an awesome title. That might be it. You might get me whacked if you make a nightcap. I'll edit out all of the questionable parts. We'll just talk about space and AI. We should start a can't sleep group chat. There was a first dog that went into orbit. There's already been the not Neil Armstrong. Who's the first astronaut in space? Buzz Aldrin. Apollo and Leyla, I guess, have to be number 2. My eyes just have too many flash burns, but I can see what I need to, said Mark. Oh yeah, you were talking about the metal in our part 1. I'm surprised they don't have a good glasses, like specifically for your eyesight, that are like different colored or something in the lenses. What do you get when you get cat and rat chasing each other? Ratatouille? What a great movie, by the way. There was a dog and monkey sent to space. In 1951, 2 Russian dogs went into orbit. Well, the question is, what happened to those dogs from there? Were they returned safely? Jen said, is there going to be a nightcap today? No, I think the next nightcap video is going to be Saturday. I've actually on accident, but it's just worked out this way, where like the past 4 videos, we've posted them every 3 days. I think that's a pretty good rotation where you take like 2 days off and then post, and then 2 days off and post for the nightcap. So it aligns up with Saturday, so probably will be then. Looks like I have some editing to do on Saturday now, Apollo. It's okay though. Anything for the A&L fam. The first person in space was a Russian. Yuri Gagarin. Oh no, the chimp died. Brody said, thanks, Ruth. I always forget his name. See you tomorrow. Bye, guys, for now. See you later, GT. You think the dog survived, though? Dzik and Saigon were launched into a suborbital spaceflight on a Soviet. They were in orbit 4 minutes. They were testing survival. Ruth said, no, they wouldn't have come back. Khalid said, you've got a big yard. I'm coming over with my friends to play football. I'll bring Apollo with me, and you're going to be Leyla. How many friends you got? I could go for a fun 2-hand touch football game back here. Oh, the last time I played football was last Thanksgiving. Every Thanksgiving we have a tradition. Well, it was actually the Saturday after Thanksgiving, but we have a tradition. We enter this flag football tournament. Me and a lot of my cousins and some of our buddies from our town. We didn't do too good this year. On the day we were supposed to play the tournament, our QB had a fun night before, I'll put it that way, and never showed up. So we were QB-less and scrambling on the day of the event. Connie said you can search it on YouTube, Steven. I'll have to look that up. Russia sent the first woman into space, but allegedly burnt up in the coming back of the atmosphere. Oh my gosh. R.I.P. Letitia Roca said hi. Hello, Letitia. Khalid said 8. All right, I'll get like 6 or 8 myself, and we'll verse each other. Actually, no, I need 7 because we could do 7 on 7, and somebody could sit. Connie said that's so sad, Brody. Leica was a dog taken off the streets. I think she died. Oh man. 3 likes away from 40 now. Let's get there, everybody. If you haven't double tapped your phones, tap, tap, and double tap. Send the likes for the papishkas. Someone didn't like, comment, and subscribe, so Apollo is crying. Oh, we need to fix that, everybody. If you'd go up and down one orbit around the Earth, would you? If you could go up and do one orbit around the Earth, I think I would. I would love that. That would be so cool. If you could like go to the International Space Station, stay one day and leave. Oh my gosh. That would be amazing. Chad Jr. is in that chat. What's up, Chad Jr.? Welcome. Mark Crow sent all the white hearts. Thank you, Mark Crow. 38 likes now, only 2 away. Who's it gonna be? If you are the 40th like, let us know in the chat. We'll give you some love. I almost got that one in the fire pit. It would be neat to see the curvature of the Earth. Oh my gosh, I feel like it would be breathtaking. Seeing the Earth from outer space is probably a life-changing experience, I would think. I would do 1 rotation of the Earth because technically, according to Einstein, that's time travel. I don't know, Brody. I've been playing with this this theory in my head about time. Let me know if that leaf blower is very loud. I'll wrap up the stream if it's ruining the audio for you guys. Ruth, I don't like heights if I have to climb and can fall, but in spaceship it would be okay. 2 likes. Come on, people. Tap, tap, and double tap. Suba's in the chat. Hi, Suba. Is that leaf blower very loud for you all? Layla Loaf, LOL. I could not live in a high-rise building knowing I was that high up. Ruth said, rather you than me, BJ. Too scary. It's okay. Dalston said hello. It's not loud at all? All right, cool. So we will just continue on then. Whoa, was Dalston our 40th like? Who was it? Mark said I can barely hear it. Wow, I guess the mic is doing its job, removing the background noise. Suba said, you know what time it's here right now, Steven? Suba, I'll guess 2:40 a.m. Am I close? Luann is in the chat. Hi, guys. Walking the dogs, but came in to drop the like. Thank you, Luann. I appreciate it. Rich said, what time will you be at the courts? Well, Rich, I was going to stream for an hour, so that would be 16 more minutes. That takes me to 4:46. And then I was going to wait a little bit because I wanted to feed Apollo and Leyla before I leave. And I don't try to feed them too early. So I was thinking 5:30. Does that work with you, Rich? Every astronaut that ever went into space says seeing the Earth makes you realize how humans get caught up in being focused on things like the rat races and brass rings. You need to scan out, right, Brody? Expand your horizon of focus. Looks like it's about to rain there, bro. That's a good point. Rich, have you checked the weather? I don't think it's supposed to rain. I think it's just overcast. It does look like it's gonna rain. But I think the rain has all passed us. Photos of the Earth from space make the Earth's atmosphere look so thin. Apollo's so focused on that gate, every time he gets the volley, he walks right over to it. He's like, let me go through this. Why is this here? Why is my yard a little bit smaller today? Jen said, hi, Luann, and thank you for the like. Enjoy your walk. Rich said, no rain. Yeah, so Rich, I'll meet you there at 5:30 p.m. Does that work? Suba said it's 2:10 a.m. here, and I'm making instant noodles for my stomach. Oh no, does your tummy hurt, or are you just hungry? I have such a hard time believing that you guys cannot hear that leaf blower. It is so loud. Layla's shedding. Mark Crow said, hello, Luann. There was a book called Cosmos. Carl Sagan made me realize that life is actually fragile than we know. I'm just some dumb dude who's humble to share the same carbon as the stars we look at night. Rich said, yeah, I'm already out. Oh gosh, you're gonna be ready to go. Are you getting some pre-work in before our tennis match today? Connie said, I hear it. Aw, do you have a poor stomach, Suba? I can hear it, but it's not disturbing. I guess Apollo's bark is much louder. Woof, woof, woof. To you too, Apollo? You can hear it, but it's not that bad? KK. Apollo, shush! Or you'll wake up the king. Oh, we're gonna have fresh tennis balls today. That's good. That makes it a lot more fun for some reason. Oh, bathroom break for Layla girl. That's good. Get it out of the way before I leave. Look at that flag. Pretty flag. Suba's just hungry. You left the ball behind, Apollo, and Layla scooped it. Jen said, I have plenty if you need some, Rich. Apollo, can you get away from that gate? I can tell you're just so ready to run right through there. And there's this little hole right here I'm sure he's going to find at some point. Yeah, see you there, Rich. Bring your A game, bud, because I'm coming for the crown tonight. I want to beat you. Khalid said, oh yeah, I remembered. Last time I told you to give Apollo a kiss and then you ended the live? Oh, I'm sorry. It's always tough to end because people are chatting and it's like when I have to end it, the screen goes gray for like, I have to click a button and then it all goes gray, but I'm still live. So I kind of click that, I'm saying goodbyes, and I feel like sometimes people still chat stuff, but I just can't see it. We just said, hi, Suba, I hope your noodles are good. Suba said, just craving for some spicy noodles. That's why. I love spicy noodles. They have, well, for everyone that has, who can make it like natural or fresh, it's probably not good, but for America, the spicy ramen noodle packs they have are so good in terms of taste. Not healthy, but tasty. Only 2 extra today. Tomorrow will be better. Connie said, good luck, Rich. Connie, are you rooting for Rich? So I'm not going to stream our match, everybody, so you'll just have to wait and see who won tomorrow on our stream. I will reveal if Rich or I won. I like spicy noodles with peanuts on top and green onions. Wow, that sounds good. That sounds yummy. Super said, yeah, BJ, you want some? Jen said, exactly, Connie. Good luck, Steven. And Ruth said, good luck, Steven. Thank you, guys. Oh my gosh, Brody said kick his butt, Rich. For you, Steven, we have split the A&L fam. We must speak up, said think the dogs think you're talking to them. Actually, I think they're just staring at the ballie. But it does kind of look like that, right? If you're just hopping in the stream, they're staring at me like listening. At the same time, I'm also feeling sleepy. Well, it's very late for you, Suba. It looks like it's going to be a late night snack and then bed probably, right? Jen said, Brody, you don't mean that. Yes, Ruth, I love it. Your time to win has come, Steven. That's what I'm talking about. BJ said, I plan to take a nap after the stream today. It was a joke? Yeah, no. We got you, Connie. Exactly, Ruth. Suba sent the thumbs up. Callie's out of here. See you later. See you later, my friend. A lot of votes, a lot of likes, a lot of people coming by to say hi. Appreciate you all being here, watching the pups, hanging out with me, having a fun conversation here today. Connie said, yeah, for Steven. We won Connie back, everybody. All right, ready? I'll change the poll right now. I'm about to change the poll, everybody, so get ready to vote in a second. I'm typing. Oh my gosh, there's birds right by Apollo. All right, there is a new poll set. Purple Smurfs bit me. Gotta get those naps in when you can. Jens, I don't know how you're even awake. All right, everybody, vote in the poll. It's who are you rooting for in tennis, Rich or Steven? Hey, I see the Steven votes are piling in. A perfect 100% right now. Give me that ball, Leyla girl. Kisses for Apollo. Thank you, Callie. Suba said, have a good day, Steven. Have a good day, guys. See you next time. Bye, Suba. Thanks for popping in and saying hi. Have some sweet dreams, and I hope your food is extra tasty. 5 likes away now from 50. We're getting oh so close. Mark said, more coffee, more coffee. Let's see how long we can stay up. Only the trolls will vote for Mr. Rich. Sorry, trolls. Well, there's also probably a lot of people who have like never been on the channel and don't even know my name. They honestly probably have no idea what that poll even means. And they just vote. So it's a 50-50 shot for some people. Should you get Apollo another chew toy since Leyla is hogging it? BJ said I could use a latte right now. You know, this is a good point. Maybe I should have a coffee before I play Rich. Connie said I need to be in the no sleep group with Jens and whoever wants to join us. Oh, not me. I need my beauty sleep. 12 p.m. I try to start really winding down. By 12:30, everything is off and the room is dark, and then I'm sleeping until 7:45. So that's about 7 hours every night. No more, no less. Connie, has been years since I had a full night's sleep. I didn't know getting sleep was such a problem for a lot of people. This is news to me. Why are we having such trouble sleeping, everybody? Are we stressed out or something? Apollo and Leyla are supposed to relieve your stress. I guess we're not doing our job. Mark said more coffee couldn't hurt. Suba say, yeah, it actually looks tasty, the noodles. All right, bye, guys. Ta-ta. Ta-ta, Apollo. For me, it's flashbacks why I can't sleep well. 45 likes. That's going to be the new poll. I just wake up, no worries, with my eyes open. My brain says time to get up. Apollo and Leyla, one thing I have to say, I don't know if you, like Sherman BJ, if he ever wakes you up, or with Jens, if Thor ever wakes you up, but Apollo and Leyla are fantastic. They sleep in my room. Apollo's usually on the bed. Layla's on her doggy bed. But they hardly ever, like very, very rarely, wake me up early. They kind of just hang out with me and sleep until I'm ready to get up. I guess because we get a lot of playtime in during the day, they must get a lot of the energy out. Get up and going, go and go, said Jens. BJ said I usually wake up the cat and dog. They look irritated when I wake them up at 2 a.m. I'm sure they might be. They're like, what is BJ doing up at this hour? I just went to sleep. Perfect pups. Lots of play makes a sleepy pooch. Oh yeah, Apollo and Leyla rest good when we're inside. I'm lucky if I get 4 hours of sleep. More I get, the sleeper I am. Wait a second, Mark. That math is not mathing to me. The more sleep you get, the sleepier you are? Does that compute, Leyla? Give me that Polly. Give me that Polly. Well, we got 13 new votes on the poll, and 85% of them are for Steven. So chat, it is officially time for me to begin my mental preparations to win my first tennis match of 2025. It's been a lot of L's so far this year, but it's time to change that today. A body at rest wants to stay at rest. A body in motion wants to stay in motion. Mulchan Chadari said, hello. If I will sleep for 8 hours sleep, I will be a whole day exhausted. Interesting. If you are new and you want to be a part of the A&L fam, there is a little bit of a checklist you have to follow. First, you have to like the stream. Then you have to vote in the poll, say hi in the chat, and last but not least, you have to hit that subscribe button, and you're officially in the A&L fam. So do all of those 4 things right now if you're new to join that A&L fam. We're happy to have you all. Spam the white hearts as we wrap it up here for the day. It was a very fun double dose. We had a great convo. I think that space conversation is going to be a nightcap video in the future. Shout out to everybody who liked the stream today, who made the chat so much fun, who stuck around for the whole video. Thank you for the white hearts, everybody. HD, Connie, Jens, Mark, BJ. Don't get me whacked, Steve, LOL. We didn't get 50 likes, but we sure got close. Connie said, see you soon with the white hearts. Thank you, Connie. How did you do in the poll? I'm currently at 85%. I think that means I gotta do my part of the bargain and win today for the A&L fam. Brody, thank you for the white hearts. Ruth, thank you for the white hearts. Lorraine, thank you for the white hearts. All right, one more throw for the puppies, and then it's time to go. It was a lot of fun today, though, everybody. It was a lot of fun. Ready? We're gonna fake left and fake right and down the middle. And Apollo got it. Same thinking, it's crazy. Great minds think alike, Jens. Hearts on behalf of Alicia. Thank you, Ruth. All right, everybody. Peace and love, A&L fam. Have a great rest of your Thursday. Get a good night's sleep, everybody. It's important. I hope everybody's well rested and had a wonderful night of sleep when we come back here tomorrow. I'll tell you about my tennis match with Rich in the morning stream. All right, everybody. Peace and love. Talk to you later.